Welcome back to QuickBooks Online. In this lesson, we're going to look at sales tax. Sales tax is collected by the business that's making the sale. Even though we don't pay the sales tax, we collect it from our customers. We have to remit it to the taxing agency. So, for example, if you are in California and you make a sale, then you collect the tax from the customer, and then you have to send it in to the state's taxing agency. QuickBooks Online makes this fairly easy. Now here's an example of an invoice, and you can see in this invoice there's two amounts that are taxable, and you can see how we have set up the different opportunities for the sales tax. They're already preset. So in this lesson we're going to see how we can go about making adjustments to the sales tax area so that when you go to do invoices, it's already set up for you. Let's say, for example, we start making sales in Nevada. So let's exit out this invoice, and then when I go to taxes, so they want to set up the tax center. So we'll go ahead and we click get started. If not, if you click do it later, you'll still be able to do the sales taxes and access them. You just won't have access to the new tools that are provided. So we'll go ahead and do get started. It wants to make sure it's the right address. It is the right address. And then we have tax agencies that were already in the system. So they want us to tell the official name of the agency. We have it in this Board of Equalization. It's California, so it's going to be the California Department of Tax. And then for Arizona and Tucson, they're both Arizona, and so we'll put them both in there as Arizona. Once you get the agency in correctly, then you can click next. They want you to review the rates. Again, make sure they're correct based on your situation, and then we can save. It says we're all set, and then it kind of gives you an overview of what you can do. So we're going to go ahead and view the sales tax center. Now something's missing, and it's required to file taxes. Is it required that we file them monthly, quarterly, or yearly? And again, this is going to be up to the situation you're in. Let's say we have a quarterly, and for California a monthly. So we'll save those, and now the system knows when these are due. It's going to help us to not miss those important deadlines. Okay, so it says, well, something's due. We can go ahead and view, so we can go ahead and get set to pay it. You can print the form out from the state's website. You need to also write a check or make other payment arrangements. And then it needs to be remitted to the agency either by mail or through their system. Once you understand the process that's required of your state, you can go ahead and record the payment. We'll put the payment date as the current date, whatever that is for you. And then how do we want to pay it? Well, we're going to use our checking account. And if you need to print the check to mail it, that's where you would do it. And so it just shows us that we already went ahead and put into our QuickBooks system that we made the payment. And now QuickBooks knows that, and so it doesn't keep showing up as something that's past due. And it's also in our books as a payment that was made. If we want to go ahead and add another agency, let's say we want to add Nevada, I'm going to use this shortcut, tell us where you collect tax. So let's say we add an agency, and we're going to use Nevada. We must remit the taxes quarterly, and the start date will be, let's say, the beginning of whatever month you're in, and then you save. Now if we want to add the rate, so this would be for Nevada, and the rate is, say, 6%, and then it's all set up in the system. Now when we create an invoice, we have a blank invoice here. When you scroll down to the tax area, when you select the arrow, you see Nevada now shows up as one of the options since we set it up in the sales tax area. You can also run reports. If you want to run a more formal report, the sales tax liability report, what your liabilities are, what you've collected from customers, and now you are required to remit to those agencies. So the sales tax area is very important, very useful, and QuickBooks makes it very easy.